Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose Mujica gets the call for game 1 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing was not one he wants to look back with great pride. He only threw 4 innings, and he got the loss. This is a turnaround game for him. He has to get back on the mound and be able to give his team a chance to win.
McCarthy moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No.
Digging in now, number 14. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there. And now we're starting all over, right where we started. Tie ball game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Frank Fleming, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over.
Hey, your pitch.
Digging in once again, Frank Fleming, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Come on, let it fly.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch right here.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Designated hitter, Xavier Avery.
Xavier Avery stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely.
Drive it. Let's go right here.
And he misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
You can do it. No one better. Let's do it. See it drive it. Let's go, kid.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. Striding in once again, Justin Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Fleming sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk.
Digging in and looking for more, Dalton Kelly.
Dalton Kelly.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Fleming racing back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping into the box, Brandon Lowe. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Grounded back up the middle. Kazmir ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again.
Now
Frank Fleming,
center
0 for
fielder.
3 with an RBI in this one.
Fleming.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Jason Coates. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Coates.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Fleming. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs. 8-4 tonight. Jose Mujica earns his first win of the season. Number 20 permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Mississippi Braves. So striding in, Frank Fleming. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
Too high, and it's 3-0. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Come on, big guy, one time. There you go.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ready for another chance.
Now
Brandon Lowe, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brandon Lowe.
Hey, we
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moore backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Frank
Leading off for
Fleming.
Mississippi,
He's 0 for
right
1
fielder,
thus far.
Frank Fleming.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Number 3 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Into the box now, Derek
Leading off
Miller.
the 4th inning, catcher Derek Miller.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Fleming over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Lowe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So much of this game. Ready for another shot now. Frank Fleming. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start. So striding forward now, number 14. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fleming moving to his left, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up to the plate, Derek Miller, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
This is skied out toward right. Fleming has it in his tracks. Oh, no, he totally missed it. 2 runs have scored. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. Now the 3rd man has scored. Miller takes the turn at 3rd. He wants it all. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is stepping in. Frank Fleming. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Franco.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Carlos Franco is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Number 48. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Mississippi Braves and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
Coming to the plate now, Xavier Avery. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. What's your pitch? Let's go.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Nobody out, runner on first. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back.
Come on, big guy.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to execute a bunt. They haven't been hitting, running. They haven't been doing the little things that maybe might jump them. And the biggest thing, the power has disappeared. So they've struggled the last 3 or 4 games.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dustin Peterson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Carlos Franco. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Franco.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
All right, one time right here, kid.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Low, giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Stepping up now, Derek Miller. The average in the early season, not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Moore will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One go. Ready now, Frank Fleming. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the box, Jason Coates. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jason Coates.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike.
So coming to the plate, Justin Williams. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fleming on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2. Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Set to deal on 2-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Number 3 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll. In now, Joe McCarthy.
First baseman,
The
Joe
windup
McCarthy.
and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fleming is there. 2 gone. Into the box now, number 14. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. So digging in now Frank
batting,
Fleming.
Center fielder, Frank Fleming.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
There you go, let's fly.
The 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, try that
Looking
pitch,
for
son.
the
Here you go.
strikeout. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled straight back.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Hey, way to drive that one.
Digging in,
Hey, let's go, big
Dustin
fella.
Peterson.
Left
He enters
fielder.
this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Peterson.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
He's set. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Come on, big guy.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here it comes on 0-2. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and they leave the bases loaded. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and Montgomery's out in front here, 8-1. Digging in, Frank Fleming.
The center fielder, Frank Fleming.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that's the 3rd out. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Biscuits lead it 11-1.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the
And it looks like a move for a pinch hitter is coming here, as he'll be tasked with trying to drive home that runner from 3rd with 2 gone in the inning. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Now batting, center fielder, Frank Fleming.
Frank Fleming is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. No home runs just yet, and 4 RBIs.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Get your pitch. Drive it right here.
The 0-1. Swing and a liner.
Nice rip.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, he got jammed. It's not going to look pretty when you talk to him about it. But, man, in the box scores, he picks up the RBI and keeps his team pushing forward.
Now batting, number 40.
All right, one time, right here.
In now, number 40, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better right now.
Hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Ready for another shot now. Number 2. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Comes set with the 0-1, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Let it fly. Let's go right here. Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Let's go.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. The underhanded flip. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So one run on 3 hits,
now,
1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Dwayne Underwood earns the win, his second. So that'll just about do. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Standing in, Frank Fleming. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. In there, no balls and a strike. The HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And now a pitch on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The next 3-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Another full count pitch home. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So digging in now, number 73. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Fleming is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Luis Ayala. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Fleming is under this one, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Fleming. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fleming. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. First and second here with nobody out.
Let's go right here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Carlos Franco will be next. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Carlos Franco will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A high fastball is in there. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Got him to go down swinging there. Carlos Franco is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out.
Hey, come on, big dog. Stay hot.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Go.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead. Striding in once again, number 4. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Kazmir rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and he's in there with a two-run triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double. But
ready for another chance. Oscar Amaya comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air.
I got it.
Kazmir backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready once again. Frank Fleming. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Frank Fleming.
On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a...
Digging in once again,
Now
Frank
batting.
Fleming. No
Left
hits
fielder,
in 2 trips to the
Frank
plate for him in the
Fleming.
ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A runner at first with no outs here. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair. But he saw it pretty good.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one. At the plate, Jeffrey
The right
Baez.
fielder, number 33, Jeffrey Baez.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fleming is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in, number 11. Not
Leading off for
providing much
Tennessee.
out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in
Number
3
11.
at-bats so far. Hit in the air to left field. Moving under it, Fleming, 1 down. Stepping in, Frank Fleming.
Leading
No
off
hits
for
in 3
Mississippi.
tries so far. He's
Left
struck out
fielder.
once.
Come on, big
Frank
guy, get your pitch right here.
Fleming.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Martin over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more. Number 86 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. This one's flared out toward left. Fleming sprinting after it. Oh, and he botches it. Amaya rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throws there, and he's dead at home plate.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Center fielder
Frank Fleming is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Drive that pitch, huh?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Now batting, number 40.
Let it fly.
Into
Let's
the
go
box,
right here.
number 40, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Nobody out, runner on first. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely.
Right.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Ready on 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in, number 2. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, be patient.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ayala is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. On to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Tennessee Smokies secured their 10th victory of the season. Number 41 claims the win out of the pen, his first. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Frank Fleming
sends that one out of play for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out. And he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mississippi leads it 5-2. Number 25 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Mississippi Braves, number 25.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. Wes Parsons with his 4th win this season. Number 43 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
point score for our ball game for the victorious Mississippi Braves.